Good day, everyone. Welcome to our new podcast. Today, I will be going to have an interview between school head and also I will be answering two questions. This what scenario gonna happen? Good day, Mom. I am Anami Umpat from Baiso Candy High Campus. I would like to have an interview with you as a school head of this campus. Then, you are only going to state one at least school policy that you are formulated under your leadership. Question: why was it formulated? How was it formulated? As it formulated with a representative for the school community? Why or why not? Good morning. Thank you for joining me today. We're here to discuss one of the school policies that I formulated during my tenure as a head school. The policy I'd like to talk about is the anti-bullying. When I first joined the school, bullying was a major issue that we were dealing with. I knew that we needed to take a proactive approach to address this problem and create a safe and inclusive learning environment for all students. So, I gathered a team teachers, students, and parents to work on developing a new anti-bullying policy. We also invited representatives from local organizations that work with youth and families to help us develop the policy. We wanted to ensure that we are addressing bullying in a holistic way and that our policy would be effective both inside and outside of school hours. Absolutely, we wanted to ensure that our policy was not only effective but also sustainable. By involving representatives from the wider community, we were able to tap into their expertise and resources, which helps us develop a more comprehensive and impactful policy. Additionally, by involving students, parents, and teachers in the process, we were able to ensure that the policy was relevant and practical for our specific school contexts. One example is that we work with a local mental health organization to develop strategies for supporting students who have experienced bullying. They provided us with resources and training on how to identify signs of trauma and how to provide appropriate support for students who have been affected by bullying. This helped us develop a more comprehensive approach to addressing bullying that went beyond just disciplinary measures. Overall, I am very pleased with how the policy has been received by the school community. We've seen a significant decrease in reported incidents of its effectiveness. The first questions: if you were to formulate a policy on food items sold at the cooperative store of your school, which would you do as a school head and why? As a school head, I would create a policy of the cooperative store that focuses on promoting healthy and nutritious food options, controlling prices, supporting local farmers, promoting sustainability, and educating students about healthy living habits. The store would prioritize fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains while minimizing processed and packaged foods that meet certain nutritional standards. Prices would be affordable for students, and bulk purchases would be encouraged with discounts. Locally produced food items would be promoted to support local farmers and provide fresh products to students. Sustainable practices such as eco-friendly packaging materials, waste reduction through recycling and composting, and sourcing from environmentally responsible suppliers would also be promoted. Initiatives to educate students about healthy eating habits, proper nutrition, and sustainable food practices would be included through nutrition workshops, educational materials in the store, and partnerships with local health organizations. This policy would provide students with access to a healthy and affordable food options while promoting sustainable practices and supporting local farmers. Present any policies of DepEd to address pandemic in teaching learning of learners. The Department of Education has implemented distance learning programs to address the impact of the pandemic on teaching learning for students who cannot attend physical classes. Memorandum Order Number 22 Series of 2020 outlines guidelines for distance learning, which encourages the use of various technologies such as television, radio, and online platforms to develop students delivering learning materials. Printed materials are also provided for students without access to technology. To ensure equal access to learning opportunities, the DepEd has provided devices and connectivity to schools and communities in need, as well as partnered with private organizations and local governments for additional resources. The DepEd has also implemented a flexible learning approach that allows learners to progress at their own pace, recognizing that students may face different circumstances and challenges during pandemic. Overall, these circumstances and challenges during the pandemic policy aims to provide quality education to learners regardless of their location or circumstances during these unprecedented times.